It's a long way from the battlefront. Yeah, 10 years in the making. From the hype to the hope. Jonathan, Dallas, Wookie, we see you. Yeah, look. Started back in 16, just a lobby and a dream. Rebel Wookie at the helm, building up the team. Battlefront 2 hype, yeah, we live for the glow. Me and Dallas in the trenches, watching brotherhood grow. AK with the wild jokes, Jingle keeping it dry. Original 7 under that Star Wars sky. But the galaxy shifted, names started to change. Friends of Hope Division, it felt within range. Then the golden age faded as the shadows crept in. Didn't know the real fight was about to begin. High in the atmosphere, floating through the space. DOH the family you can't ever replace. Through the fallout, the friction in the decade of tears, we're still standing solid after all of these years. House of hope in the stars, yeah, we finally broke free. Restoring the light for the whole family. Into the architect of the internal divide. Peter brought the ego, had us picking a side. Accountability zero, just gaslight and flames. Turning brothers to strangers, just a pawn in his games. He caught it, calling it out, but we saw the truth. Manipulating the grief, exploiting the youth. The COVID days hit, we were locked in the screen. Bonding with Ellie over every Arrowverse scene. But Dallas was spiraling, losing his way. Grief is a ghost, that's hard to outrun every day. Peter sat in his ear, playing only Frank cards, while the rest of the circle was left in the shards. And the phone rang. 90 minutes on the line, FB speaking the facts. Walking through the timeline, showing all of the cracks. Reminding Dallas who was there since the very first day. Helping them find the words he was scared to say. It wasn't anger, it was clarity dawning. The end of the night and the start of the morning. Late June, the summer air finally felt clear. We cut the dead weight and we conquered the fear. Removed from the chat, no more toxic, no more hate. Real staying neutral, but we're sealing the gate. Eddie's on arrivals, Carlos back in the mix. Bending the bonds that we thought we couldn't fix. Movie guides screaming on the GTA streets. AKs more grounded while we're riding these beats. Jaren and Alex, yeah, we're keeping the light on. For every brother who's still got a fight on. High in the atmosphere, floating through the space. DOH the family you can't ever replace. Through the fallout, the friction in the decade of tears, we're still standing solid after all of these years. House of hope in the stars, yeah, we finally broke free. Restoring the light for the whole family.